everybody, it's your favorite drunk of all time, and probably more popular than Pocan Joe. So what Pocan Joe is in wherever he's at. I hope you guys are having fun, but I figured I'd hurry up and get this out as quickly as possible before he gets back. Right. So what we're talking about today is one to check me off. Oh no, that's not Jay. Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. Isn't every woman a Scarlet Witch once a month at least to a certain age? I don't know. We're going to talk about why she's absolutely insane. First, we need a little background information. If you didn't know, she's got a twin brother. His name's Quicksilver. And also, she shares DNA with Magneto. Probably a father, I would hope. Apparently, he met somebody on a one-night stand and pop twins. You go, you belly man, you. All right, so what is it now? Scarlet Witch draws her abilities from some nonsense called cosmic magic. I'm not sure why it's magic. I don't know. Don't ask why. It gives her like any type of really ability that she really needs. She's had everything, be able to cause hexes, manipulate probability, manipulate reality, flight, telepath, like she's the whole package. With a banging body to boot. Anyway, pretty much whatever the plot device needed at the point, she was able to do. Another interesting fact about Scarlet Witch is the first appearance was in 1964 in X-Men number 4. She was a villain there and a member of the Brotherhood of Mutants. And in that issue, she could actually cross dimensions. Literally, there's no limit. The movie kind of streamlined her powers a little bit, but we're going to be focusing on just how absolutely insane she is. Yeah. So finally, when she became a member of the team there with, Mr. America, what's his name? The Avengers. She's had lots of various relationships throughout her time in comic books, which has always made it kind of weird. Most of the time, she picks people that are extremely arrogant, boisterous, ego hounds, which seem to be much like the personality of her brother. I think there's some West Virginia psychology going on there. I don't know. I'll let you be the judge. Then all of a sudden, she starts hanging out with Pinocchio. Well, not Pinocchio per se, but a Pinocchio persona called logic that has nothing to do with her reality. And it does nothing but use logic and reasoning to determine it. Of course, I'm talking about Vision, which in the movie, it kind of made sense too why she would hang out with Ultron, because apparently she's drawn to that kind of thing, as creepy as that is. However, her mental state has always been something that has just been out of grasp, and even up to questions by both heroes and villains alike throughout the time. The abandonment of a father at a young age, or loss of parents, depending on which art you want to actually listen to, actually messes with the entire mutant power, which is reliant on the fact that she can have control of her equilibrium, and often struggles with that. The one reason why the Scarlet Witch has been known to switch sides from good to evil is because of this. Much like Jean Grey has problems keeping her powers under control. Never mind. Never knowing where she quite fits in, as she is somewhat unique to a lot of characters except for Jean Grey and the Dark Phoenix and like half the females in the MCU. Sorry. It really depends on the plot device that she needed in the story arc that she really needed to perform in. In one particular one, she pulled a Thanos. She didn't snap. It's a woman. She's got to say words. She says 3 words, saying no more mutants, and that's me snapping. I know you can't see it. Everything vanishes. Like, that's how subtle she is. Admittedly to her own actions, most of her problems come down to the fact that she's a liar. Psychologically speaking, she's a pathological liar. I know you're gonna get mad at me, and that's okay. Thumbs down the video. But listen, before you do that, she's constantly lying in almost every episode. She lies, or not episode, every issue. Sorry, I get them mixed up. Just hold on, listen. Just listen. Stop talking and listen. She lies to protect those around her. She lies to avoid conflict. She lies to avoid disappointing others. And she'll even lie to herself at her capabilities of fulfilling the expectations that people have on her. Oh, this is from manipulation. But regardless, both of the others from her realities and her warping powers are ultimately affected. It's also because she's incredibly insecure. She needs love, and she doesn't know how love really works. She's like a 16-year-old that never quite understands it, and her emotions are just in the way. Deep down inside, I'm sure she's a good person, but she just wants to feel affection and intimacy like all of us. I'm almost gonna start crying now. Anyway, and this belief stands to reason, as people who are closer to her often demand more than she can actually provide, which is just horrible. Oh, she does things in exchange for love or affection. Don't get the two confused. Well, they're the same, but don't think that it goes any farther than that. We're talking about the love of a father or the love of a brother or things along those natures. Not always a romantic interlude, which I may go to the alibi tonight and try to fish me up an alibi. Anyway, so regardless of how it works, yeah, she's a basket case. Like everybody's a basket case. Everybody's got their problems. I understand. Some more than others, but definitely until she learns to grow and be her own person, she can't really have expectations from other people, nor can she fulfill the expectations of other people. Yeah, let that sink in. See how this video goes now. Don't worry. If you agree, please comment down below. If you disagree, comment down below. It doesn't really matter. Poke Joe takes care of all this. You'll have a good day. Bye.